in the Boston Garden, the first NBA East-West All-Star Game, the dream game for the pros.
Welcome to the Richfield Coliseum in Richfield, Ohio, the site of the 1981 NBA All-Star Game.
And here was the leading rebounder in the league 2 years ago. Good pass, Thomas. McHale to Barkley. And welcome to the 38th annual NBA All-Star Game from Chicago Stadium. Larry Bird against Weber. Wow.
Today, the world's greatest athletes are showcased in the 43rd annual NBA All-Star Game.
Oh, what a pass to Jordan.
He's trailing the West by 5. By 3.
Let's meet the 2000 NBA All-Star.
Blank so far, trailing 4-0. Iverson with the lob for Carter.
Steal by Kawhi Leonard. And he stops. Irving off the steal. Here's the lead. LeBron James from his teammate.
Now, when you think about All-Stars, you probably imagine high-scoring players, right? Well, today we're going to talk about a unique group of players who managed to make multiple All-Star appearances while averaging less than 10 points per game. Let's get into the stories of these incredible players who defied the odds and earned their place among the game's elite. Making it to the NBA All-Star Game is a dream for every player. It's a recognition of being one of the best players in the league. But for most, that honor comes with impressive scoring stats. However, there are 4 players who have managed to break that mold: Dick McGuire, Ben Wallace, Dennis Rodman, and Slater Martin. Let's explore how these players became All-Stars without lighting up the scoreboard. First up, let's talk about Dick McGuire and Slater Martin, 2 legendary point guards from the 1950s. Back then, the game was different, and these two set the standard for what it meant to be a floor general. McGuire was a master at distributing the ball, always finding his open man and setting his teammates up for success. Despite never averaging more than 10 points per game in any season, McGuire was a 7-time All-Star. His ability to control the pace of the game and rack up assists made him invaluable to his team. Slater Martin, on the other hand, was known not only for his playmaking, but also for his tenacity on defense. He was a key figure on the Lakers alongside legendary George Mikan, winning 4 championships. Later, he teamed up with Bob Pettit on the St. Louis Hawks to secure another title. Like McGuire, Martin's contributions went beyond scoring, earning him 7 All-Star nods as well. Fast forward a few decades and we find 2 more players who made their mark through sheer defensive dominance, and that was Dennis Rodman and Ben Wallace. These 2 big men were nightmare for opposing offenses, but scoring, that wasn't their focus at all. Let's start with Dennis Rodman, aka The Worm. Rodman was simply a rebounding machine, leading the league in boards on 7 occasions. But what's really interesting is how he avoided scoring. According to his former teammate Steve Kerr, Rodman would often pass the ball after grabbing an offensive rebound, even if he had an easy shot at the rim, and that was just to give himself another chance to grab a rebound. His dedication to defense and rebounding earned him 2 All-Star appearances, even though he averaged just 8.8 and 9.8 points per game in those seasons. Ben Wallace, like Rodman, was a force on defense and the boards. With an average of just 5.7 points per game over his career, Wallace's value came from shot blocking, rebounding, and his defensive leadership. He was the anchor of the Detroit Pistons defense during their dominant run in the early 2000s, leading them to an NBA championship in 2004. Wallace made the All-Star team 4 times, and during each of those seasons, he was arguably his team's most valuable player. What's truly remarkable is how these players earn their All-Star status. While most All-Stars are known for their scoring, McGuire, Martin, Rodman, and Wallace proved that you can be an elite player without putting up big numbers on the scoreboard. Their skills in playmaking, defense, and rebounding were so exceptional that they earned recognition in a league often dominated by scoring stats. So what do you guys think? Does this change your opinion on what it takes to be an all-star in the NBA? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more upcoming videos and NBA content. My name is Damian Peters. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.